Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of February the 13th through to the 19th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aries. First, I would like to wish you all a happy Valentine's this week. I hope you have a great one. So let's get to your cards, Aries. First up, we have the Five of Swords reversed, followed then by the Eight of Pentacles upright. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, followed then by the Ten of Wands reversed. And lastly, the Four of Swords in the reverse. So for your overall energy, Aries, you have the Five of Wands, or Five of Swords, rather, in the reverse position. Indicating, well, it could be one of two things for you. Perhaps some of you were in the Five of Swords conflict. Now, this could have been like last week, or it could have been a couple months ago, or whenever. All I know is that there was a battle that was ensuing here. Now, this can come up when we are at odds with people. It could be even online, fighting, Facebook fights, things like that. Sometimes it can represent just being at odds with coworkers, neighbors, family, friends, what have you. This is where there was a lot of communication, but it wasn't exactly the most pleasant of communication when it was in the upright. For others of you, this could have represented some type of inner conflict that you were going through. Perhaps it was like, heart versus head type of situation, or you were of two minds of something. But whatever is going on here, Aries, this week, good news. The Five of Swords is in the reverse, indicating that that conflict is now coming to an end, whether it be for some of you who were in conflict with yourself, or if it was in conflict with others. So you can look forward to that. And some of you, maybe it was both. Maybe you were in conflict with other people, but also in conflict with yourself under or over some situation. Right at the beginning of the week, you have the Worker Bee card here, the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. You're working hard towards something. Now, this could be something that you've just started recently, maybe your own business, or you may have started a new job or something like that. And you have been really just working, toiling away, putting all of your focus and attention on this. For others of you, it could have just been a project that you were working on, or you got started and you're really, really focused. You come into the week super focused and you just want to get things done. Nose to the grindstone type of energy. Moving on, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, indicating, Aries, that there could be a return of someone, or even a group of people. We see this with the Five of Swords too. There was a group of people perhaps that abandoned you, or you abandoned them. You could be seeing the return of them this week. Now, this could explain some of the Five of Swords in the reverse energy. For some of you, it could be that, the battle is over, so let's all just, forgive and forget and move on with our lives. For others of you, it could be on the financial front, perhaps because the Five of Pentacles in the upright position can sometimes represent feeling tight financially, not really sure if the resources we have will hold out, that type of thing. But when the card is inverted like this can indicate sort of like a financial figuring out of things, where we can now consolidate stuff. It goes back to the Four of Pentacles upright, which is a card that represents kind of saving and consolidating. So it could be for some of you, if this is on the financial front, it could be that you have found a way to sort of restructure your finances to make everything fit and make everything make sense. Moving on, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position, which can indicate a release of burdens. So perhaps for some of you, this Five of Pentacles in reverse, maybe it was a financial burden that you found a way to, maybe if it was debt, you had it all put into one loan, so you only have that one payment now, and you've restructured something, so it was a burden and now it's no longer a burden. For some of you, that is the situation. For others of you, it could be that you've been working hard at the beginning of the week, and maybe a little bit too hard, and it's time to delegate, perhaps. This card in the upright position, I usually advise people, if this is the energy around you, try and delegate. If you're overdoing it, and Aries, sometimes you can overdo things, you expend energies that is far beyond what you probably should be expending sometimes, and then end up exhausted. So perhaps some of you, if that's the case, you are releasing some type of burden, letting it go. Others of you perhaps were put in a position where you kind of needed to cover for someone else. Could have been family members, friends, so forth. And now that burden has been lifted. These people have now taken back their jobs, and it's now back on their plate instead of on yours. So it's a nice release of a burden here, either for that or others of you. See, this Five of Swords that's now in reverse can indicate no longer being in conflict with oneself. So that could have been like an emotional burden that you are now feeling lifting from your life as well. And the last card you have is the return to action, the Four of Swords in the reverse position, indicating it's time to return after a period of upset. Now, some of you, the Four of Swords in the upright could have represented feeling under the weather. Maybe some of you overworked or just overdid things, and then you ended up feeling sick, or just, you were bedridden for a while. That's coming to an end. You will be recuperating nicely and, back to the land of the living. Others of you could have just been exhausted, or maybe even depressed, or what have you. But now this is a recovery card. This is where, when it's in reverse, this is where we've recovered from a period of solitude due to, low energy or ill health or things like that. So that's what's going on here, Aries, for you this week. Looks like an interesting week. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this is resonating for you, and do tell us how so. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you very much for joining me. Take care. Much love. I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye for now.